We're good? Just go through.
Okay.
You got to take off or?
No.
Okay. So we're in the lobby, all original tile. I don't know where it's from.
The marbles, all the as you can see, the floor's entrance is marble, and we have given this used to be a French restaurant called La Jonquille, and as you can see, the name has been with the brass inserted marble with the flower of La Jonquille, which means daffodil, is being done this way because of the name and the logo of the La Jonquille in here. That could be, of course, if someone else want to change their name or do new names and things like that. That's possible.
So the woodwork is crazy.
The woodwork are all walnut and some cherry woods. There are not veneers in this, not used in here.
It's all original.
It's all original, and it is done. The railing system and the entrance door that you see, the iron work, it's done in Mexico and been selected there, and they have come all the way to here and use this, and they have gone and to our liking we selected, and it took just the railing a year and a half to be done.
Wow.
In here and the outside, as you can see, those rods and the things, the railing that is there.
And you had a bunch of different tradesmen, so they had to be here for, how long? Like, took a year?
Again, as I said, for the interior design of these things, yes, it took more than a year and a half, actually, or close to 2 years, for these, the woods and the columns and all walnut and whatnot to be done. The carpeting, as you can see, still look like new, and it's all fireproof. Everything, including the wood and the tables, and all is fireproof, the highest possible.
Okay.
And in other words, if you this is such that it can burn, but it won't spread at all.
That's
anyway,
cool. Yeah.
Actually, we had it small in a fine dining, the fireplace. Somebody left it open and it came out and we had a fire.
Wow.
But it only one chair, one table, and an area of about 5 feet of the carpet was burned.
Wow.
Nothing else.
That's amazing.
Yes. And
there's a ton of workmanship in the chandeliers, the woodworking, the original artwork. The bar is magnificent.
The chandeliers are all those are crystals, and and these are some of them, not 100%, but some of them is being brought in from Italy, and very expensive. The alabasters of the brasserie, these that you can see, all are the true stones.
How high is the ceiling here?
I believe here is 13 feet.
So this is the brasserie, and it's 13 feet. Look, no, it has to be higher than that. It has to be. No, that's like...
This is like 8, or 9, actually, I'm sorry. 9, maybe more. The other building is 13 feet. Okay. This is 16.
I think it's more than that. Look at this. I have a measuring gun. I'll look.
Yeah, you're right.
You're
absolutely correct.
This is way higher.
You're absolutely correct. You're off that. You're absolutely correct, because if this is 9 feet, that it is, because my hand when I'm doing this is 7 now.
Yeah.
This is 9 feet up to there.
Right.
So this is more than double.
Yeah.
So this is
like
21 feet, maybe.
Oh, can you hold this? I think I have the gun with
21 feet.
You got the camera back?
Yeah, you're right.
Hey Doc, you can talk if you want. I think I have it recorded. So.
Yeah, I think you're correct. It stopped by itself.
Hey Josh, did you see the measuring gun in here? Oh yeah, I found it.
Yeah. 20 what? 21.
It says, oh, it's on inches.
Well, how many inches?
267?
267 here.
Well, I got 223 inches. I don't know how to change it to feet.
I'm going to change this for you in a second if you give me.
$23. 100.
19 feet.
Okay. Good. Okay, and you keep that out. We'll measure some stuff.
Okay. This is
That's
mine.
yours, yeah. Okay. So, yep, and we'll continue. So, how many seats in this floor?
Brasserie is about 100 seats, and it all depends, of course, how wide. These are pretty wide.
Wait, 100 seats for what?
For the brasserie, this area.
Just this area?
Just this area.
How many in the whole for this restaurant?
I believe is over 300 seats.
On this restaurant, okay. And this is all this floor?
Right. Well, yes. Brasserie is about 100. Bar has 22 bar seat stools.
Yeah.
And plus somewhere in the neighborhood of 25 of bar tables seating.
Okay.
Like this.
Okay, one more time. So we have 100 in the brasserie. We have 22 sitting at the bar.
25 to 30
in the bar
bar
area on the floor.
Right.
Okay.
And then you go from here to the...
Yep.
You go from here to, as you can see...
You might need to put my phone on airplane mode.
As you can see, the...
also, the pieces of artwork are...
This artwork, this is antique. This is to be honest with you, just this piece, I bought it $26,000.
I believe it.
And I actually, on auction, bought this $26,000. This is probably over $100,000.
Okay.
You can see how old it is.
Yeah, ornate. And the...
And there's now it is, maybe it is on. Let's see. You have to
illuminate
it illuminates from the bottom.
And it's all custom woodwork and trim around this area.
Correct. But you can just notice the doors, the carved doors, and these are just...
And they're all one piece.
Ordinary, yes.
One big piece.
One big piece. And all these doors are just not ordinary pieces.
We just passed an elevator in the bar area.
Which that elevator takes you to the parking space and also to the second floor.
That will open up in the banquet area?
It opened up in a banquet, and it opened up in the Long and Foster, and also this side.
It's
And then
two-sided?
there was retail, yes.
Two-sided elevator.
Yes, you can close, lock one side to the other. This is what we call fine dining, and as you can see, the seating are plushed. These are 27 inches wide. Seats are usually, the seating are usually 12 to, like the brasserie is 17. And
more luxury, more lush, the custom artwork, custom wall, everything matches beautifully, the woodwork.
Right.
And the fireplace, the stonework, is that marble?
You can see that's marble. That is the tile or of the picture that you can see. That's antique. Mm-hmm. They have cut that, brought it here. That
from
I believe Italy.
Nice.
And
chandelier is incredibly large.
The chandelier is all crystals, and this chandelier itself is over $50,000.
Probably more than that if you bought it today.
Today, that's right. And that's not considering these sconces on the walls.
Also
which
crystal.
Is the crystals of the same brand of that chandelier.
How many seats?
With these type of chairs, there are 105 seats. But with the smaller seat, you can easily get this to 130, 140 seats.
Perfect.
Now, the way this restaurant is situated, you will see that maybe we should go from here. Yeah. You can see actually, by the way, before we leave this area, this is a dome, and now the lights are off, but it is an even glow, which when these dims, these lights, you can see it's like an open sky up there. Mm-hmm. It really does look like an open sky.
Yes, with the matching trim too, and the gold painted trim. There's some expensive.
I can go on and on. That all those clamshell that you see, that is done by hand, and the way we did this and ordered this is incredible. I can go on and on. This room by itself, the design of this room by itself, took me more than 6 months of my time, some many hours, and also the brown. And it was done by the famous interior designer, and as well as ourselves, me, my wife, and we had put a lot of our heart in it.
Lots of pride.
Now, when you come to this, the restaurant is built such that at first we had finished the kitchen, which is an open kitchen with a kitchen table or chef table in it. At the time, this was the only true chef table. Even now today, the real true chef table that you sit like this and the chef stay here and feeds you. This takes about 16 seats, and it was the most famous table. That was, we had also some classes that the chef was saying. Mm-hmm. Chef was trained in here at the time, was by George Perrier himself, and he was running actually himself. The George Perrier's restaurant. He was the actual chef.
Wow.
And the kitchen is built such that situated that you have direct access to the brasserie, direct access from here to the fine dining, and from there to wine cellar that I show you the wine cellar later, and as well as to outside patio. So you can see that you don't, when they want to serve outside patio, they don't have to go through any other or for any of these places. This is just the design of it. The design of the table is such that there is tons of air conditioning on this, that because it's a chef table in there. And when you see it, when you want to know is a good restaurant or not, somewhere you go, at least I go.
Yeah.
I pay attention if they have an open.
You
chef
want
table,
to know what they're
because
cooking.
you see what they're cooking, what is going on.
Yeah.
You see the cleanness and everything else.
There's
This
trust.
is the floor of this restaurant. It was such that you could actually dish your food on the floor and eat it. It's that clean.
Yes. Also, it's custom tile all over the
Italian
hood.
tiles that you can see on the
Hood.
the hoods and whatnot, that you don't want to.
Yeah, and also the ceiling tiles
Tile
are stamped. It's granite countertops all the way around. Trim and how many? I mean, this is a full kitchen. This can be turned
Oh,
on.
it's both side, absolutely. This is ready to go. You open the gas, and it just the whole restaurant is ready to go. And here is the dishwasher area. You know that is clean, and that goes to the wine cellar.
Do we know how many square feet? We have an ice box over here
The
too.
restaurant is about. Oh, you mean for the kitchen? I don't have that, but the whole restaurant is about 10,000 square feet. And there is that 2 ice box in this restaurant. One is actually freezer and the walk-in
Cooler.
ice box
Yeah.
cooler that you can see.
Should we
And
go to-
then behind of this is for entrance of the
Delivery.
the deliveries, and also just by the kitchen, as you can see, 2 feet.
Right.
Deliveries, and also by the staff. to
The
come in and
functionality and the design can't be replicated.
out. Right.
It's
And that's another walk-in freezer, and there is also beer box, which is for the tap beers. That it comes, all of them, that they can come 12 of those with the cakes
Right.
in there directly to there. And there is a chef office here, and this is a back door for the events that they don't want to come from the entrance to go to the banquet room. They can come from here.
like a husband and wife surprise or something.
Correct. Something like these type of things. Come go upstairs and the stairs upstairs.
Right. That's another egress for that too.
Exactly.
Let me take this recording.